up, guys? This is KC from KasaiFilms, back again to give you a little bit more insight regarding Justice League. And in this segment, we're going to call it, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dog. Like, I think there's a couple more things that I wanted to get off my chest regarding Justice League. More specifically, some character design. Let's look at Cyborg. Cyborg is a good character. However, I think they designed him just crazy. I mean, to me, he just looked like a human transformer. I don't think they actually thought his design all the way through. Now, I only say this because during some research, I came across the reboot to RoboCop. And then when I was looking at it, I was like, man, like the design for RoboCop was really on point. It was just a good design. I mean, he looked sleek. He looked futuristic. He didn't need his entire body to be CGI'd. They actually built the skin around the actor for him to have movement and stuff. And I think DC just took an easy way out. They just copped out. And honestly, they could have really integrated some of the design from the RoboCop reboot into the Cyborg live action design. Some of the elements were good. It's just, to me, it looked like a CGI character. Cyborg looked clunky, and he just didn't look real. I didn't even have any feelings regarding the character. They didn't really even branch out his thoughts, what the character is going through. I mean, they touched on it, but it wasn't enough for me to make an emotional connection to the character. Hence, I just didn't care. Like, even towards the end when Steppenwolf pulled them apart, it was just like, all right, pulled apart. He's good. He survived. Secondly, the Flash character design was just poor. I mean, if you look at Barry Allen, he's a scientist. He has a very analytical mind, and the character said he's not really working. I don't even know how he survives or is able to purchase the amount of food he needs to eat to survive. But how does he have probably over $100,000 worth of computer equipment stored in his home? How does he pay rent? How does he create the Flash uniform out of tiles from the space shuttle, where everyone knows the space shuttle costs millions of dollars? So how is he able to acquire these tiles and put them together, yet alone put the suit on? I mean, I know he's the Flash. He could probably, what may take a human being like maybe an hour to put that suit on, he does it in a second. But still, I would have came up with a better reasoning for him developing that suit. And just off the top of the head, I would have said, hey, I came up with a chemical. I poured it over the suit. It makes the suit frictionless. That's how I'm able to run at such high speeds without burning up my clothes. Boom, simple, easy as pie. But DC still has this problem of not thinking analytically and cohesively. Lastly, the Batman suit. Don't kill me. I love the Batman suit. It's just there's certain things I wanted to see that we're just not seeing. I mean, we get it in the DC universe's video games. When you play Arkham Knight or Arkham Asylum, you get this wonderful merge of Batman, who's a force of nature, who's a detective, who is very analytical and tech savvy. And in Justice League and in Batman versus Superman, you don't really get that. I mean, they show a couple of scenes of him, building the kryptonite bombs and the spear and stuff. But, I think as fans, we want more. I mean, if they could do it in Iron Man, and again, Iron Man, Batman, Tony Stark, Bruce Wayne, they're pretty much identical characters. It's just that one is a force of nature, one is a fun-loving party guy. But at the end of the day, you get the heads-up display, you get the technical aspect that I think us as DC fans want to see. And I think as a suggestion to DC, let's see that. Let's see the technical sides. Let's see some heads-up display. Let's see him doing actual detective work. Let's see more martial arts action. Like, I don't want to see simplistic fight moves. I want to see something on the level of the Raid Redemption. There's the Bourne Identity, the Bourne movie series. Like, all of these movies show a great display of martial arts, but a variety of martial arts. Kali, Filipino martial arts, boxing, Wing Chun, Taekwondo, like all of these things that Batman knows, we're not really seeing it. And I could pull back in Batman versus Superman, we got one of the best fight scenes ever with Batman. But you can't like do that in that movie and then Justice League, it just falls flat. You don't really see anything. So again, that's just my opinion. You may or may not agree with me. If you do, I would love to hear your comments. If you don't, I still want to hear your comments. Don't forget, subscribe to KasaiFilms. I have a lot of things cooking up for you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the support, and everything is much appreciated. Have a wonderful day and see you soon.